The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. That's caught right side by Anderson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Running left is Stevenson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
56, Mike, 56.
They run once more with Stevenson. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ready? Back to 60, back to 60.
Exit. Mike, 56.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. I got you.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Dragon 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Go street. Ready, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back at their own 17. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They fake the handoff. Now Murray out to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 34. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Third and 2, and here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They're running. Ingram. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
56,
Looking to throw. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Delay of game penalty. Ships them back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Count to 60. Count to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 56.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll go with Strong. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out left and complete to Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Jones. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play fake. Murray. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a toss to the left with Cohen. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Pats are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
19 Wyatt.
56. Mike's 56.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 19 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run between the tackles with Cohen. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To throw is Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. An even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
56 the mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
Check smash. Check smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
2nd and 2. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score 17. Patriots nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
56 the mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll run with Strong. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. No reason reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. Takes it to about the 37.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Strong. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
19 Tigers. Buffalo 18. 6,
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the slant.
The tight end Henry here in motion. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Cause I be really